Hello friends, welcome to Krishmiya Boutique. In today's video, I'm going to show this simple and beautiful lehenga cutting and stitching tutorial. So let's get started. For this lehenga, I'm using these measurements and it's for a 4 years old girl. So let's start with marking. Firstly, I'll take the fabric and fold it into half. I've taken 2 meters of fabric. I've folded into half and then again double folded it. So I'm having 4 layers here. So I'll mark the length according to the measurements. The skirt length is actually 24 inches. So the belt length is 2 inches. Including the belt. So I'll remove 2 inches of the belt. So that will be 22 inches. I'll add extra 4 inches for the margin. So that will be 4 and a half inches extra. So adding extra margin, I'll mark it on the fabric and then cut it. Similarly, I'll cut out the lining fabric also. For lining fabric, you don't need to add any extra margin. You can just add 1 or 2 inches extra to fold it downside. And now I'm cutting out the belt. For belt actually, I'm taking 10 inches extra than the waist measurement. So if the waist is 22, we need to take 32. So I'm just taking 32. Use this lace for the down part. So let us start with the stitching part. I'll now take out the main fabric of the lehenga and then downside fold it like this. One fold and then again one fold. So it will be a double fold. Make a stitch here along the skirt. Now I'm joining a lace to the down part. Now I'll start making frills at the top part. So I'll start with making half-inch frills, 1 or 2 frills at a time, not more than that. This is the most time-taking part in the skirt making, so make it patiently. So I'm making the frills as per the width of the belt I'm using, that is 32 inches. So this will be also 32 inches. Now in the same way, make the lining part also ready. Make small frills. And now I'm adding an extra belt so that the kid can use the lehenga further also. So I'll fold it like this. It will go underneath the border. I'm just adding 2 inches extra. 2 plus 2, that will be 4 inches. Hold it like this and make a stitch here. So the belt will be not visible, it will go underneath the border which we have made. And now I'll add another lace on the stitch which I made now, so that the stitch is not visible. I'm adding a lace exactly on the stitch which I made. After this, join the main fabric and the lining fabric together at the waist part. Insert the lining fabric of the main fabric and then make a stitch here at the waist part. Join this together and make a stitch. We are making the belt part. For the belt part, we are using dory as well as elastic. So I'll show you that method. First, fold it into half like this. And then make a marking 1 inch downwards like this from the top, and leave a gap of 1 inch and again make a marking. And the stitch we need to make it on the top part and the down part, leaving the gap which we have marked. Now open the fabric into the middle like this. See, this is the gap from which we will pull out the dory, and now make a stitch either sides of the fabric. So now the belt is ready. We need to attach it to the main fabric, skirt fabric. Take the skirt out. See the stitched part, where the stitch is there, the joining. So match the stitched part of both the fabrics, the belt part and the skirt part. Put it inside the skirt like this, and we are making a stitch downside of the belt, and make a stitch like this. Now, after this, fold the belt into half like this, putting the raw edges inside, and we'll stitch along this. And one more thing to remember, we have to leave a gap of 2 inches for inserting the elastic. So mark a 2 inches point like this, leave that gap and stitch all through. And now from the gap we have left, I'm inserting this elastic and join the two edges of the elastic like this. Make a circuit stitch, 2 or 3 4 stitches together, and now we'll close the gap. After the closing the gap, now I'll make a stitch on the elastic, on the belt part, so that the elastic will not move here and there. It will stay on place. So this stitch I'm just making it 1/4 inch. So this stitch is to be made downside of the belt, leaving 1/4 inch gap. I'll show you after finishing, you'll get an idea. So this is how we need to stitch. Downside of the belt, leaving 1/4 inch on the elastic. The stitch should be on the elastic. And now from this gap we have left before, I'm inserting this dory thread. And now after inserting the dories, we need to attach the tassels to on either side of the dory. So I made these tassels previously. I'll give the link in the description box how to make these tassels. You can check it out. So place the dory like this and make a stitch. And cut the extra fabric and pull it outside. The tassel is ready. Repeat with the other side. And I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for supporting me.